Monday was perhaps the biggest reopening day in our state since the pandemic started. We are happy to be joined once again by Brian Calley. He is the president of the Small Business Association in Michigan. And Brian, we want to jump right in. Tell me how you're feeling as we see so many different sectors start to open up here in Michigan.
Well, it's a really exciting time, and I'm just so happy for the small business owners and the entrepreneurs and their employees who are getting a chance to show what they can do in reopening. They are confident that they can do it. They know they can keep their customers, their employees, and themselves safe as they move forward in this reopening process. And while we know that not every small business made it through this process, and some still have to be closed, the restaurants having the green light to give it a go and open at reduced capacity is it's a big time. It's an important time, and we just hope people go back and support those businesses again.
Absolutely. Brian, a few weeks ago, about 14% of small businesses that you surveyed thought that they might have to close for good. Considering the pace that we're on now, do you think that 14%, that number is still accurate? Or would you say you've got a feel for something different?
Well, I'm certainly hoping for something different, but we do know that opening up at a reduced at 50% capacity won't necessarily be enough for a lot of businesses to survive. In fact, we do see plenty of businesses that are saying, I've got to wait till I can open up at full capacity because 50% just won't pay the bills, including payroll. So this is a good step, an important step, moving forward here in reopening. But we know that this isn't going to be enough to keep business is going in a sustainable way over the long term.
Right, and that really segues well into my next question, which was some businesses are saying that those capacity limits are making it so it's not financially feasible to reopen. Do you think some businesses will be at least able to break even with those restrictions in place?
Well, between outdoor seating being added and the reduced capacity indoor and people continuing to use takeout, there are some business models that'll work that way. Entrepreneurs are very, very smart, very clever, very creative in figuring out ways to turn tables faster and to make things happen in terms of putting different types of business together for their customers. And so this is something that I assume that there'll be some innovation to figure out how to make it cash flow in the meantime.
Absolutely. I think the word pivot is one that so many entrepreneurs and small business owners have been using over the last several weeks, and we certainly want to see them survive, thrive. And your reminder to get out and help those small businesses, support them with our dollars, certainly an important one. Brian, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Meredith.